Welcome to another episode of the Culture Shock podcast. It's your girl Czar. I'm here with our co-host Taya.
Yeah, what's going on? A whole lot of sales shit. Shout out, Pat.
We're here with Amber.
What's up?
So lovely to have you back. We missed you.
Yeah, I miss you guys.
And we are here with a special guest.
The fucking go! Boogie! I never did a Culture Shock podcast with her.
Really?
Okay? We never. No, I haven't been with her since Cats Out the Bag.
Yeah.
So,
I love
I appreciate
Did
it.
you miss me?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Her and I had a different experience.
But you ain't want to tie me up. This is crazy.
Right.
Listen,
Boogie
not on
tied
the
me up
first date.
first.
No.
Not on the
First date with
she
me.
didn't treat me like a lady.
First date with me. She didn't treat me like a lady at all, but I enjoyed it. Last time we were here, we were about to get the new girls.
Yes, I got them. They're underneath the new girls.
They're
sweatshirt.
underneath the-
Yeah, I like
love
that you advertising them. Yeah.
I love
Under
that.
construction. But yeah.
I love that. They look great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Say
Thanks.
We were saying like if you what's your opinion? Like if you pay for something, like is it considered yours? I said yes.
Yeah, you bought it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my property.
This is my property.
Child, I spent my hard-earned fucking money, so picture anybody telling me it's not mine.
Literally.
I paid for
I mean,
it.
I feel like I would be like, yeah, I got a BBL. And yeah, I
Yeah,
got my
like-
tits done, but they're mine.
Right.
Right. They're super
Right.
mine.
Yeah. And if someone else paid for it, then it's his.
Exactly.
Right.
You buy this ass, it might be yours for a little bit. I don't know.
Right.
It's his.
Well, I'm stacking up them
I'm
dollars, so I gotta get to
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Get straight fucking to it.
So, and I guess like this is like kind of why my attitude's a little bad. Remember last time when I was telling you guys
You
that
stank attitude?
right now I do.
She is a little low energy, but I wouldn't say you have an
I know,
attitude, though.
like, oh, okay, because
What?
like it was like I was trying to like.
I didn't come here for this.
Okay, good. I know, it's so funny. But remember how I was saying that girl like sent me the picture of her with like, you know, like yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to get right to it. I'm ready to get right to it. I'm ready to
Spill
get
the
it.
tea. Spill
I'm
the
ready to
tea.
get right to it.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, so that happened, and I'm about to fly out on Friday
Wait, for what though?
to go be with him. Is that dumb?
Wait.
I'm
Are
not
you
going to
getting-
answer. Wait, if you ask me, you know the answer.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you flying out or are you getting flued out?
I'm getting flued out.
Okay.
I don't
For
what
our
was the
viewers
picture?
that don't remember, just fill us in on the situation.
All right,
Mhm.
so
We'll recap.
on the last episode of Hot Girls, we was chopping it up, and the couple days before, it was New Year's.
Okay.
On New Year's, I got a DM, blah, 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 you should know that he's fucking on you.
Okay.
Send me pictures of like, you know. But like it was like I knew where they were, but like
Mhm.
she sent me the pictures to like let me know. So like first of all, I wanted to know like with that, like she don't know me, like, and she barely like knew we were together. So like at what point do females feel like it's their duty to like
Right.
tell you that they're fucking your man?
Are you
like,
and him committed?
She don't know that. Nobody knows that. So
I'm
Yeah,
asking
but-
you, are you guys committed?
to us, yes.
Like you had that conversation.
Yeah. So that was where the issue came in because I was like blindsided. I'm like, it like came out of nowhere. So
Okay.
like, but that's also why like I couldn't even like really do nothing but listen to the sorries because it was like it came out of nowhere. So I kind of believe.
So you
the
were able
stupid
to
shit you're
piece together
saying.
the time frame from the
Yeah.
pictures?
So it's
Did he
like
cheat?
brushed off like nothing.
Or it
He
was
said they
in
had,
a
he said they had sex.
but
Oh,
I'm
he
saying,
told you.
But I'm saying, were you guys together?
Technically no, because it was a time where he kind of sort of let a fight happen. You feel me? Like I'm piecing everything together. So
Mhm.
technically no.
So he fought with you. You guys weren't fucking with each other, and then he fucked somebody else.
Yeah. And then she spun and decided to tell me.
Okay.
Were they still fucking after? Like, what is the nature of their... Was that just coochie, or was she his special?
Apparently it's just coochie. Like even like his friend is saying like she's like a, you know, a thing.
So y'all talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
his friend was like she's just like a pop basically.
But
But
I'm
that makes
saying-
it kind of worse. It kind of makes it worse, but okay.
you and him talked about it.
Yeah.
And you're going out there.
Yeah.
So you're dropping it. Don't
I
go
guess
out
that's what
there.
I'm doing. I guess
No,
that's what I'm
she's
doing.
not wrong.
I guess that's what I'm
She's
doing.
not
I guess that's what I'm
wrong.
doing.
Don't
But
bring it up
nah.
again.
Yeah, don't bring it up again.
No,
so
you
I can't
gotta
talk
talk
about it when I
about
get
it.
there.
How has that
I'm
affected
really
your
going to talk
relationship
to
at
you
this point?
At this, I'm going to talk to you face to face. You think I'm like,
You can have a conversation
I'm
about
gonna
it. But
talk to
once
you
I'm
face to
saying,
face.
once you go back, like, this is a pet peeve of mine, and I'm a girl. Like,
Right.
you can't drag this shit. You're making the choice to go back. So y'all need to talk about it. Either decide, like, all right, we're going to move on from this, and I'm going to figure out a way to trust you again, because that takes time.
Right.
It takes time, but that doesn't mean that every time you pissed off, that's why you fucked that bitch.
Right.
No,
that's
hard.
hard.
No.
If you know, and this is why I always
No.
say, if you are
No.
aware of
Grow
that, because
up.
I do this,
Grow
if
up.
you're aware of that, don't be with that person, because at the end of the day, then you know you're not capable of loving that person the way they need to be loved
If you
anymore.
can't let it go,
if
right.
you can't do that, then you need to be the one to walk away, because they don't deserve to be put through that just as well.
For some
You know what
reason,
I'm
I
saying?
feel
Not
like
to
I
say
can
that
let
you're
it
wrong,
go,
but
and I don't know why I feel like I can let it go. Like I don't care that much, honestly.
well,
I
that's because
don't
you know your
why.
circumstance.
So
You
here's
know
the
your
thing.
situation.
You will know if you're able to let it go the next time he pisses you off. If
Yes.
it comes
Okay.
up, then you know that
All
you're
right.
not
No,
ready
you
to let it
can't.
go. But that's a self-talk. That's not even a talk with him. If you can't let it go, you have to have that talk with yourself, because we
Okay.
grown-ups.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm saying?
know
Like,
him.
and I'm not even faulting you. You want to go back, go back. That's your boo.
You
You know
know
what I'm saying?
him.
Right.
If you would have done the same to him, would he have taken you back? I'm just curious.
No, men can't handle that.
Yeah, that's
sliding
a
down
big
the wall
no.
like Tay be saying.
Sliding down the wall, crying and
Sliding
gagging.
down the wall.
It's just don't, because I'm
Fully
at a
clothed
point.
in the
But
shower.
the
Right.
issue that I was
clothed in the
having with
shower.
it was that, like, if I was doing something, you'll never know.
Right.
Why the fuck would this get
Ain't
back
no
to
Ricky
me? Why
mistake.
would you let
I'm
this
gonna
get
be
back
honest
to
with
me?
you. The biggest thing that concerns me in this whole situation and bothers me the most is the fact that she knew how to get to you. She knew who you were. So at some point you came up in conversation, something happened where she knew about you. That bothers me. Because if you're gonna play me, that's one thing. But why does this female feel, number one, comfortable to contact me? How does she know me?
Remember, I told you it was the second one too. This is like I don't know why I'm
Wait,
like,
this is the
digging a hole for
second.
myself.
Wait, this is the second time.
It's a different girl, second time.
I'm
but
sorry,
same
but no,
circumstances. They
no,
both
I'm
knew
sorry, but
about
no,
me.
no, I'm sorry.
His excuse
I'm
is
upset.
like
Okay. You had, but
she
listen.
seen you call and then
I'm sorry,
started
you're
like
really
searching for who
pretty.
you are. Oh, thank you.
What are
Oh
we
my
doing
gosh,
over
really,
here?
Thank you.
At the first
So
one,
it's
I was
like
like, okay,
dumb.
but
So like, tell me not to fly out if it's dumb. Like, is it dumb
I
or is
mean,
it dumb?
but here's the
Like,
thing, though.
How dumb
Nothing
is
that
it?
we say is gonna change your or
Right.
sway your
Okay.
I
opinion.
guess so.
Do what the
yeah.
fuck you
So
gonna
it gotta
do.
run its course,
Yeah,
and then we'll let it
yeah.
die down after the fact.
Yeah,
or
for me at
something.
least, listen, I got to get to that
Fucking
point where I
weird.
really am like, ew, bye.
Yeah,
And I'm not condoning that, but like,
right.
that's 2 times. Chances are you're a female, so like subconsciously, you're probably not gonna let it go. You're probably innately
Yeah.
just gonna use it to justify shit. And then when, like she said, when you get into arguments and shit, and he tries to get on you about something, even though he might have good intentions, you're never gonna believe that. You're
What
gonna be
sucks
like, bitch,
about
well, I
this
did,
is that
you
it's
did
gonna take
this,
a
this,
long
and
ass
this.
nap, and you're gonna be
ultimately-
thinking what he's doing.
Right.
Ultimately, all this does is lead to cheating. Like, you're gonna cheat more than I'm gonna cheat because I think you're cheating.
It's
And
long
Yes,
now
so
we're
then
just
why-
cheating on each
so
other.
then
It's
why get
fucking
into
annoying.
it?
Exactly.
But
Avoid
it's
it
just that, like, for some
altogether.
reason, I guess I'm just not done yet, and I
Is it
guess I just
long
gotta be
distance?
done when I'm
No,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's the issue.
So I have a question. So how come you guys don't just leave it where it's at, in the sense of you fly out, he flies out, y'all fuck, and what you do on your own time in your own respective state is
Whatever.
your business? Like why
because-
make it committed?
Yeah,
if
and I guess
both
that's the
parties
issue
aren't
because I didn't
committed?
even want to make it committed, but guys have a way of like trying to like make sure you're not fucking, so they're gonna act like it's
Nah, I'm
commitment,
not gonna lie,
but
where
it's
I'm
only
at now,
commitment on
draw
my
that line.
end to make sure I'm not.
I'm
fucking.
sorry, but you teach people how to treat you. And for me, you've already shown this man what he can get away with and what's acceptable in your
No.
eyes. Therefore, don't think that this is going to
So
be the
it's
last
acceptable
time.
if I go. Oh gosh, okay, Amber, damn it.
Are you
No,
gonna regret this?
listen, I love you, and
you
with
said
all
it like you said it like you're not wrong.
I
You're
love
not
you,
even
and with
wrong.
all due
You're not even
respect, this
wrong.
is something I would tell my best friend.
But what would you do? Have you ever been in a situation
have
where
been
like
in the
you-
situation.
All
I've been
right, so I'm
intense.
not like totally
No,
weird.
I have been in the situation, and you're right. Until you're ready to let go,
Okay.
nothing or anything anybody says to you is going to sway your
Right,
opinion.
correct.
However, as a friend and as somebody who sees your true beauty,
Yeah.
you're too good
Thank
for that.
you.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Let's sound effects.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
and all
she
that.
said
Oh
sound
my
effects.
God.
That's an
I
ad-lib?
just don't have it in me.
Yo, you're stupid.
No, I
Too
appreciate
good
that.
for
I
that.
appreciate that. That's why I love coming to talk to you guys.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm
it's
not
really an
even gonna
internal
lie.
conflict, truthfully. You're asking us because you already know the answer within inside yourself. You knew what it was. That's why you came and brought it up. Otherwise,
Oh gosh.
you probably wouldn't have brought it up. You're just
I
in
know.
denial.
I need my
You're
girls
hoping
to
somebody
reiterate,
sways your thought.
reiterate, girls.
Whether it's to see
Talk
him or
me
to
out,
not, you're
yeah.
hoping for one of us to sway your
feel
thought.
you.
It's
I
whatever
think
you
you
need.
need
I
a
love
girl's
the honesty though.
vacay.
Yo, we really do.
A girl's vacay.
That trip that we planning needs to come
Yeah,
sooner.
no,
Even if
I
we do
think
something
so.
for the weekend and just pop out somewhere,
Yeah.
like what is going on? Yeah. So
You
In
said
other
you said
news-
talk you out of it. So friends are going to give you advice, maybe their opinion. I'm not talking you out of shit.
Right. It's your decision. Right.
You ain't gonna be done until you're
I need
done.
somebody to
Right.
shake
You already
me.
know what you want to do. It's just gonna take you a while to get there before you realize, oh shit, like I already wanted to do this. And my heart's involved in all this other shit.
I'm not gonna
whatever
lie.
the case might be.
It also comes with there not being no other niggas around. It's like
Oh, that brings up a great topic. So
brings up
like,
a great topic. What's up?
how do you?
What's up?
And I'm not saying this like necessarily for me because I'm well past this. I'll just not talk to nobody. I don't give a fuck anymore. But how do you feel as though in those moments that you're more likely to stay with somebody that you don't actually want to be with or
Hell
whatever the
no.
case might be?
I don't even know what the
Because
second
you don't have
part-
somebody around.
No.
Not a lot of people
No.
is like that though. Not a lot of women are like that.
I'd
I mean,
rather
I'm at a
stick with
point, like
what
I said,
know,
now I am.
Those are the
unfortunately.
women that I feel like are not comfortable being by themselves.
Yes.
Those are the women that feel lonely. Those are
Yes.
the women that feel like they need.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
God.
Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, she's not wrong though. Because where does that
crazy-
stem from?
What's crazy
Where
is
does
that
what stem
like
from? Childhood.
You might be on, yeah.
Like,
Ooh!
Child. Stop it.
I know.
But it's
no,
a
I'm
matter
kidding,
of
I'm
them
kidding,
figuring that out, like where it stemmed from. But you also have to want to fix that about you.
You gotta connect your own
Yeah,
dots.
you gotta want to go to that battle
I don't
yourself.
want you guys. I also don't like you guys know I'm not naive. So like it's not that. It's just that like honestly, certain niggas, unfortunately, I'm gonna let do certain things. Not everybody could do what everybody could do though too. Also, so it's all a mind fuck. People are sick people. Like the brain, like we're all sick people because certain niggas can't do this. Like, but I might let you do that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. As long as we have a conversation, I might not give a fuck what you do if I don't have to worry about certain things.
Right.
Yeah, but the
Why
thing
these
that
bitches hitting
bothers
me
me
up? Why
is
these
then
bitches
don't be
hitting
in a
me up?
committed relationship. Like she said, just fuck around
Yeah.
and do what you. Because for me, I'm sorry. If he's giving your information out, then he is putting
Right.
you in a predicament that I don't particularly like, and he's not being safe. And sexually,
Girl, you
that's
sound
a
like
huge,
my sister right now.
No, sexually, that's a huge thing for me because
That
how
too.
can I trust you with my sacred goods
That
if you're
too,
not
my
even being
goodies,
real with
my
me?
goodies.
That
Nah, my
responsibility
goodies.
also then falls down on you though, because if you
Absolutely.
choose to keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like at a point you have to. All right, if you're aware that okay, well we can't be serious, but I still want to deal with you. So then, all right, so we just fucking around.
Yeah.
Now I'm setting
you-
that
wait,
up.
but
I'm initiating that now. That's just
do
what
you
it
love
is.
him?
I wish I knew the button.
This is gonna.
I know. Fuck. Just test him out real quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay. There it is. We figured it out.
love
the
him?
sound made it more intense. I'm not
Do you
gonna lie.
love him? Wait, do you love him or are you in love with him?
Right. I was
Okay.
thinking the same. Big
My
difference.
question-
Because I'm such a loving person.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Ah,
Answer the fucking
I'm a
question.
fucking
right.
loving
Don't be
person.
around the
I
fucking
love
bush
I
you.
don't
boogie
wanna
on the
even say
goddamn
it.
cast.
My question is not, are you in love with him? Do you love him?
Okay.
Is the question.
That should be an easy answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the second question is, do you love him more than you love yourself?
No fucking way.
Okay, so then why are we putting yourself
Do you
through this
believe
whole
that answer?
So
situation?
the fact that it's long distance, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy. I know you're fucking. The issue is, why did she hit me up? Is that like
Are y'all friends?
I'm not like
are
if
you
you
and
want
him
me to
friends
keep it
on
a
social
whole
media?
100,000,
You're pretty much like keep your dogs on a
I
leash.
gotta fuck too. He can't come to New York
Okay,
for another couple years. He's like in trouble out
got
here.
it.
Oof.
That's
Oh,
why.
booger. Oh. You
Yeah.
is right. Oh, we love
You
those.
feel me?
Shake your dress. She got dress.
No, I mean, I
Shake
get
your
what you're
dress,
saying.
shake your dress.
Anyway, I guess we're gonna leave this for
Sexy fucking
stay
red.
tuned for next time
Yeah,
when I
stay
come back
tuned.
from
Put
the
it
trip
this
and I'm gonna
way.
tell y'all what
Yes.
happened type shit. You feel
Man,
me?
you're pretty much
I
on
don't
some
know.
like keep your dogs on a leash.
And why if I'm giving you that, you feel me? Like
Are
you're
you
not
still-
respecting my shit.
I agree with
Why
you.
you not respecting my shit?
He's supposed to be your protector. You know what I mean?
But you
And for a man
acting
to
like
not
you
do
all of
that-
that. You acting like you all of that, and then when this happened, you acting like I don't know how this happened.
Nah,
Why would she do
you
that?
know-
I don't know
you know
why
what you're
either.
doing.
Fuck, nigga,
You know what you're
Stop
doing.
playing with me because when she was taking the pictures, you seen her taking the pictures. You
Yeah, that's
posing-
wild.
You
I'm
posing
sorry.
for them shits. I'm really going to knock the nigga out. I'm not gonna hold you.
Really going-
I'm really going to black his eye, but. You feel me? Like
so there's
stop
emotion
playing with
involved.
me.
So you
there's
can-
emotion.
yeah.
I'm going. I'm not gonna leave it like this.
Yeah,
I'm going. I'm going. And I want to
And
run
then
into
You're not
that
gonna let
bitch.
it
And
go.
then you're gonna
I'm
leave
not
this
letting
state
this
and be
shit
like,
go.
you can't follow.
You feel me? Because I'm going home.
Yo.
And then I'm going to do what I do. You're going to be tight.
She putting this.
Yeah.
You're going to be tight. But at the end of the day, I still love you.
From the plane.
I still love
So
you.
you
I'm
gonna
not
go
done
beat his
yet.
ass and
I'm not
leave-
done.
okay.
It's really closure, I guess, too, though. I know I'm a little wacky.
No,
Is it
you gotta do
closure?
what's best for
Is it
you.
closure? And I'm not judging.
Closure until I'm ready to a step towards it.
I was
gonna
gonna say
towards
'cause
closure.
We so quick to be like, we need closure. Go back and see him, and then still speak to him
You know-
after. So let's not.
You reach
It's
a
a
different.
step.
Listen, I'm older than you guys. You reach a different level when you don't need closure.
Right.
Yeah.
You just
I don't
leave it
need
at
nobody.
that.
Yeah.
Ain't shit to talk
I
about.
closed it. I closed
Right.
it.
Sometimes
Right.
I'd be
Ain't
like
shit to
that,
talk
but it depends
about.
on how
Right.
far we got. We got too far for me to not need that. I'm something gonna happen. So I don't know.
He gonna beat
Here's
his
my
ass
whole
on the
thing,
way out.
because I've
Ass on
dated
the
and
way
not
out.
been committed, right? Number one, health is the most important thing.
Right.
I like a dog with papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need.
Show your studs.
So
Absolutely.
if we have open and honest communication, my whole thing is don't lie to me because you take away
Yes.
my choice. And when you
That's
do
my
that,
biggest thing. Give me a
it
choice. I'm a
makes-
human.
It makes me feel like you're trying to control the situation.
Right.
I'll be honest, I'll sit up here. I've dealt with a man that I knew was actively fucking. You're getting tested, you're showing me your results, and you're being honest about it. I'm choosing to stay in the situation. Sex is good, we travel, I'm having fun. The moment I catch you lying,
It's like, what
it's
the
a
fuck?
wrap.
Now you
I
made it
don't
weird.
I
Right.
don't even have friends that I accept lying to me.
That's the
Right.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't take
So,
that shit
Why
lightly.
am I
So
gonna
it's
Don't
let
lie,
weird.
'cause you
share
coulda
my
just told
bed
me.
and lie?
Right.
Right.
Got me
So-
looking like a dumbass.
And it's funny because I'm a Leo and I'm super loyal and I have all these things, but like I'm also, I guess, mature enough to recognize
choose
what
peace.
it is. You know what I'm saying?
You choose
Right.
peace.
Right.
I'm not
I had
tripping.
to
Just tell
weigh
me what it
the-
is.
I had to weigh the pros and the cons. Like we went to Hawaii twice. We went to St. Thomas. Like we was out there doing
Right.
wild, swimming with sharks. Like I had a ball. He was
Right.
way younger than me. I had a
we
blast.
had
Right.
fun together.
And he wasn't ready, and that's okay because I kind of the way he moved, I was like, yeah, you're definitely not
you're
mature
not.
enough. But
But I'm
let's
finna enjoy this time.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but I
Right.
don't like that he's not putting her first. That's the part that's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like they should know nothing, literally nothing about her at all.
Right.
The same way she don't know about them till they hit her up. They should not know. So to me it seems like you're, I'm not gonna lie, the side piece, because why they know about you but you don't know about them. And another thing for me, you attract what you accept.
yeah.
So you're gonna keep meeting these challenges until you're big enough
And
to be like,
you
I'm
don't
not doing
think it's
this.
possible that it could be a situation where they just want my man. You feel me?
I'm gonna
What?
stop you
You
right
feel
there.
me?
No.
No, wait. Can you?
They had
explain
him.
No, because
further?
he said
There's
he
groupies
told
though.
you.
There are groupies.
Plenty of groupies, but at that point they had him.
But who's
You know
Who's-
that chip that
Do you
fell
keep
in the pool, that
groupies
soggy.
type shit? The chip.
You know,
Nah,
like
they know well.
Amber.
nah, like that's
If
what you got.
have,
I'm
if
sorry.
you have a man with groupies, right? That's what you calling them.
And I hate that. I hate niggas
but
that.
then you already know what time it is. He's got groupies. You can't make the
my
groupies
God.
disappear. You
My blood
can't.
pressure.
You chose
Mine
to be in
too,
that
girl.
situation. I'm not fucking with a man that's got groupies. You know why? Because I already know what time it is. I'm not fucking with an athlete.
A rapper. I say the same thing. I'm not dealing with because
If
I can't handle it. I'm gonna
if
lose
I
my fucking
am-
mind.
If I am for the perks,
He was a regular person. He just started bubbling. Like,
right. But
Relax,
if
nigga.
He just
so
started
you got
bubbling.
you
and
just started
spraying.
so you
bubbling.
got years ahead of you with groupies.
right.
Again, I'm not saying don't fuck with the man anymore. I'm just saying know the man you're fucking with. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
See,
guess
but
that's it.
see,
Yeah,
it
you
goes
can't go
back-
back from certain shit.
It goes back to actually a little hot topic on Instagram right now. Dating what the fuck you actually want. Don't date the nigga you mean to
He
date.
was.
Was he
He's switching
though?
it up on me.
Was
Okay,
he
so
though?
switch it up on him. Switch it up on him. But you know what? Take your time, do what you got to do for you, so that when you
Yeah.
finally do walk away, which I promise you will.
Yeah. At the end
You'll
of the
be
day,
all right.
Because you're clearly,
You'll
I'm
be
gonna be
alright.
honest, you're not in no place where you can actually accept this. If you was, we
No.
wouldn't be having these
I know,
conversations.
I
You're
know,
clearly
I
not
know,
okay
I
with the
know, I know.
concept of these bitches.
I know. Yeah.
Cause like,
It's
what we're
Delulu.
saying, that's
Just
not
being-
something you would clearly be comfortable with if you about to go beat his ass. I'm not going to be beating those niggas' ass. So long as we had that conversation, you doing your thing, it's up in the fucking air. I set that boundary myself at a point. Like,
I don't even
listen, I don't even want right now. Anybody I'm talking to, they know what the fuck it is. I'm not looking for no fucking relationship because I'm not dealing with this shit right now. That being said, I'm not sitting here tripping on that shit. You are gonna get your fucking feelings hurt because your feelings are already invested.
My
And-
feelings already
you
got
can't
hurt.
exactly.
Like, how much more
so
are they
then
gonna get
y'all
hurt?
gonna get into that argument, and then you gonna be, what nigga? You fucking well, you knew that already.
All right, I'm just gonna tear shit up and come
I'm
back.
right, go break his walls down and bring your
tear
ass
shit up and
home.
come
And
back.
leave that
I'm
man
be
alone.
alright.
Because not for
Little
nothing, it's not
revenge.
just. I know it's so easy to think about ourselves in these situations, but you also have to think about that person, because just because you do something wrong and you do something bad doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. He gonna get his. You don't need to try to project no karma on his if karma's intended in that
I don't even
situation.
want karma for him.
Right. So then why put? It's don't drag somebody through some shit because you can't decide if you want to leave or not. They don't also deserve that just because your feelings hurt.
I might
They're
not
still
leave.
human.
I might not
Correct.
leave.
So
I might not
Correct.
leave.
Do what's best for you.
if you're gonna
I
stay,
might
stay
not leave.
properly, but
I might
set
not
that
even
boundary.
leave.
Listen, you doing your thing, but know that I'm doing mine. It's not up for discussion.
Yeah.
It's not up for discussion. So long as we have it, let's just enjoy this for what it is. Like,
Right.
and then leave it at that.
That's
don't
what makes
don't
shit
stress
suck,
yourself
though,
out.
because you acting like you want what I want. We want the same things. We doing the same
You can't
things.
dwell on that.
Stop.
Can't dwell on it.
How do you,
'Cause you can't
get
change
over
it.
stuff so easy? You
I went
always
through
telling me
absolute
that.
hell.
You're always
Bro,
telling
I went
me
through
that.
absolute hell.
Nobody's that thick-skinned.
I'm not
No.
at all. I literally went through hell in mad relationships because I was going through the same shit. And I kept staying, and I got to a point now where I'm actually single by choice and I'm enjoying being alone.
But
And
you
it
don't think
hits
there's
different.
somebody else that could come along and get you back in that place?
Oh yeah.
Only if I
It's
allow
not
them.
impossible, right?
Only if I allow
What do you
them.
mean only if I allow
This is gonna sound
them?
I
terrible.
gotta get invested.
They're gonna come for me in the comments. I feel like females sit too long. So you go through something, you feel something, you process something, then forward progression. Right.
Right.
Females sit too long in the feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Feel
Why
it.
do you think
I'm
niggas
not
don't
telling
give a
you-
fuck? They
I'm
think
not
with
telling
logic.
you don't feel it. Give yourself a time frame, a week, a month. Some women take
It takes
a year.
me a while.
And keep pushing.
My last relationship, I took a year because
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, let me
You
figure
wanted to
out
heal properly.
why did I accept the things I did?
Right.
What I did that maybe I can change. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about me is attracting this kind of man?
That's not blaming yourself either.
No.
That's
Right.
just
It's-
being
it's
accountable for
work.
what you put
It's
yourself through.
work.
Because to some degree, it is on you.
What sucks is that it's like saying attracts this kind of man, but I promise you, on everything I love, I be minding my business.
No.
It just
That's
turns
how it
out
works.
that all these niggas start to be like, you're lying. Like, sometimes you could like,
Whether we
sometimes you
like
know
to-
a nigga lying, but I didn't think this nigga was
whether
lying.
whether we want to accept it or not, it be in our fucking faces. But because we got our heads in the clouds, we be like, oh, but they probably better. Because a lot
You
of
making
times,
excuses
niggas will
for
tell
the
you
person
is yeah. A lot of
There's
the
no
times
reason to
they'll
lie
tell
to
you
me,
how they
though.
is.
There's no reason to lie to me. I wasn't asking for anything.
They
But
not
that-
good. That's
that
the
should
point.
be-
I was being pursued, and it's always the nigga that
Pursues you, yup.
pursues
But that
you.
should be your main focus is exactly that.
these
No,
niggas pursuing me?
why are you lying? That's a character flaw. If you can't be honest with yourself and be, as a man, be honest with a female that you claim to care about, you're not changing until
yeah.
you want to
Hot
change.
take.
And
Czar.
the fact that he's done this more than once to
Right.
you,
And we talk so much, it's like the fact that you get a second to lie, it's like cringy because how the fuck we talk like
no,
We
but if
talk
you
about
really care
everything
about
and we-
somebody, you'd tell them the truth, right? Or at least he'd be honest with you and say, yo, I'm not ready to settle down. I still want to fuck around. You could do your thing too. But the fact that he's not giving you a choice, that's manipulation, baby. Manipulation at its finest. And that's not somebody that you want to continue your life with.
I'm not gonna lie. I know everywhere where it could have been happening. I just knew there was nothing I could do about it. So like at the end of the day, I already went back when I knew it was happening. So then the fact that it turned around and happened in my face to where the girl hit me up, once again, it's just like, damn.
If I was that nigga, I'd be
why
like,
are
how the
these
fuck you gonna get
bitches
mad
able
this
to
time?
hit me up? Yeah, hey,
You
wow.
ain't fucking flip out the last. But I'm
Wow.
not saying that's your fault. But listen,
But yeah,
as
no.
far as the line and shit
I
goes,
did flip out though.
but you stayed.
Oh gosh.
So you
Because the
you-
first
you
time it was
created the
easier to
dynamic.
say like that's not what it is. And I believed kind of like the
That things would
situation did
change.
seem like she was weird. Like
Okay.
sometimes there do be weird
I feel like
girls.
this
No,
really
yeah, I agree.
turns
Like,
into an
so-
internal conflict to a degree because it's like, okay, you're attracting a lot of niggas. I'm speaking from myself, okay? I discovered this in therapy. Shout out my therapist. About myself, at least. You're attracting a lot of niggas that lie. Internally, you're lying to yourself about something.
Mm.
Maybe these niggas that you think you want aren't actually the ones that like you want.
But you hope that people are who
Stop
you think
hoping.
they are.
Okay, so I don't
How
think
the
it's-
fuck you supposed to
So
know that somebody's not who
you
they're
looking for their
portraying
potential.
to be?
No, yeah, you're
That's
dating
fine.
his potential.
If-
Yeah,
if
you're
you're
dating
just-
for potential.
So
No.
that's the issue because now I have to say, oh, that was just his potential 4 years in. When I thought that was the real person.
No,
How is
I
that
don't.
fair to me?
I do and I don't agree with them. To a sense, yes. But once he showed you his cards, he's literally put it on the table and said, "This is who I am."
The first time.
That's
Yes.
when you should have said, "Okay."
Okay. I get that.
But I don't think it's initially what you attract, because I'm a really good girl and I still attract dirtbags.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and here's the problem. Like you said, they're not honest. If they were honest from the beginning and say, "Hey, I just want to fuck," I might be like, "Okay, me too." Like, you know what I
Literally
mean?
No reason to lie to me.
No, but that's not what they're portraying. They're portraying, "Oh, I want a relationship. I want to have babies with you. You're the love of my life. I want to marry you."
What's your ring
Yo,
size?
even
They're
no,
love
yeah, I've
bombing it.
even
That's
they're
called
love
love
bombing.
I've
bombing.
even
Yeah,
gotten
that's
engagement
weird.
rings.
Love
That's
bombing
love
is
bombing,
weird.
baby.
All
That's
the way
love
to the
bombing.
ring.
I've seen
Okay,
it
but
all.
here
weird.
is where you decide. Once they show you their hand and they say, "Okay, this is really who I am," that's when you need to decide. Like,
Love bombing? That's
You know what it is?
corny.
I think we need to stop going into relationships with all these expectations that's gonna turn out perfect at any point. Just enjoy it for what it is in that moment, because right now it's good. And
Yeah,
it might
Yeah.
go to shit. It might go to shit, but you
Right,
cannot
right.
control that. You
Here's-
can't control
here's
what
my
they might
thing.
That's
become.
definitely in the
You
background.
said 4 years?
Yeah.
All right, keep it funky.
I would've been in jail.
Wait,
Yeah,
keep
4
it
years
funky.
is heavy.
In
But
four-
Remember,
I
he
did 3
doesn't
years, so-
live in.
Let me ask a
He
question.
doesn't live out here. It's long distance.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
yeah.
Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
you a question. 4 years.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter when you guys became committed or not. In the first 2, he's never shown you red flags. Yes or no?
I guess I'm the red flag.
That's
At the end of the day, I wasn't looking. I had my own shit going on.
It was
the
a
first
yes
couple
or
of
a
shit.
no.
Like, I wasn't looking for them because I had my own shit going on.
So you
when
had your
I,
own
now-
situation.
Now when I don't got shit going on, and I think we doing something. That's when you flip the script on me, type
Yeah.
shit. So
No,
that's why I
he's
say nobody's
manipulating
really
you.
right. Nobody's
he
really
wants.
right.
He doesn't want you to leave, but he's not ready yet.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways. You can't.
It kills
And I guess
me,
neither
and
can
can't
I
stand
either.
it when there's been red flags the whole time, and then you confused how you in the fucking carnival. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you. How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here?
But no, it's true.
With the
Cause
seals.
listen, shout out with the seals. You out here with Pat and shit,
Yo.
and you like, what's going on? And these niggas is, what the fuck you think? Nah, I get it though, cause I've been there. But really though, I mean, they're gonna show you who you are. You just have to pay attention. You have to get out that I'm in love, I'm in the clouds, everything's so perfect mindset, and pay attention.
I know
Pay
it's
off,
not.
but they're gonna tell you every
I
time
know it's
who
not.
they
I also
are.
don't like
Some
no
niggas
nigga
will lay it
taking
out
me for
too.
no fucking poppy show type shit. Like, I'm not no.
To
stop
me,
playing
that's
with
a
me.
man. That's a
Yeah.
player. I'm telling you,
You
what
keep
I'm
it in
doing,
P.
and I'm still gonna do it.
Exactly. This
It's
is what I
corny,
got
the
going
lying.
on. The
It's
lying
corny,
is
the
whack.
lying is corny
The
'cause
lying
I'm
is
not a
whack.
whack
But are you
ass
gonna
bitch.
continue to accept the line?
Brr.
Cause it's a nigga that might do the same thing, but like he not gonna lie about it.
Right.
Take it for what it is.
You gotta learn how to pick the problem.
That's an outfit
That's
to
what I
me.
said. I'm the
This is
problem.
what
I'm
it
the
is.
problem, y'all.
I'm
You're not the
fucking.
problem. You're not the problem.
You want to keep fucking?
You right? I'm at a point. Listen, like
Yeah.
I said, I'm single by choice, baby. It's don't
Right.
come around here looking for nothing.
Right. I know I'm single though. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm single. I know I'm single.
The laugh goes crazy. The laugh goes crazy.
You just said you was committed. I'm saying.
That's some seal ass shit. I'm not
in
gonna.
his eyes, we were. You don't know what's going. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not dumb. At the end of the day, I'm never gonna be dumb. But in his eyes, we was committed. So why are you playing with me? Like,
So why are you upset?
I guess I'm not upset if I'm leaving to go. Like, if I'm getting flued out, I guess I'm not that mad. But I'm
You getting
always
your shit
gonna be
off?
like.
No, I'm just saying if you're
Getting
sitting
that shit
here
off your
saying like
chest?
you're not stupid and you was moving how you were moving, however that is.
I'm mad because
Why are you mad?
I don't like getting played. Like, I don't like getting played. That shit hit different. That shit crazy.
So you've
But
not been
also,
doing anything?
I don't like what I wouldn't do to you happening to me. I wouldn't let no nigga hit you up. I wouldn't let no nigga disrespect you.
Yeah, but you can't.
Like,
I get that, but you
come
also
on.
can't control it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
All
Like
right.
you can't control it.
Here's a PSA for that dude, because I don't know who you are, but I'm looking straight into the motherfucking.
Emma
Oh,
wants
wrong
his
one.
head.
I'm looking into the fucking lens. Don't be a selfish prick, and be man
Heavy on the
enough.
prick.
Be man enough to tell her what you want and stand on it heavy and move the fuck on.
This is
Don't be
crazy.
dragging people like that because it's not cute.
Yeah, it's super not cute. That's lame.
Boogie, I can hit that vape.
Also, another
Boogie, don't be upset
PSA
with me. I'll do better.
to
I'm
all
not
the
upset with you.
dudes
I'll do
in our
better.
fucking comments
upset with you.
being
Yeah.
bitches.
Oh, well, I got y'all
Tell
round
him
up.
something, man.
Hold
bro.
on, hold on,
Go ahead, Tay.
hold on, because I feel like this was all directed at me. I got my little
Yes.
old me, little 24-year-old me. And my fucking hold on, I got y'all so riled the fuck up. in the comments, I said what I said. Date within your means.
She said what she
date
said.
who you want to date. You want a girl that's a wholesome girl? Go date the wholesome girl. Stop looking. Don't look for a fucking angel in a fucking in hell.
Thank you.
Hello? You knew what the fuck she. And listen, I understand all this compromise. She could change if she chooses.
Right.
But if you know your stipulations from jump, or I don't want a bitch doing this, I don't want a bitch doing that, I don't want her wearing this, I don't. Go get the bitch that falls into that same thing.
Go to church.
And I'm going to say this too, because it goes for women too. It's the same thing, vice versa. I wasn't speaking for just the women. I'm speaking for the men too. The men too, yeah. Date who the fuck you mean to date. Date who the fuck you mean to date. Listen, you can't put all your expectations of what you want and project it onto somebody, and you know that they're the complete fucking opposite. And then get mad that 3 years in they didn't change. You knew what they was. And chances are they probably aren't gonna change.
Yeah, there's also a price to pay, like Pat was saying, when you date anybody. So
yeah,
people probably
fire
think wrong because he was saying
female. Yeah, because I was talking about females. It's God forbid a male agrees with my opinion.
There's a price to pay when you dating anybody. Like
if your nigga's fire, it might come with bitches.
Yeah,
get ready for that or date an ugly
there's a price
nigga.
You gotta pay.
Let me ask you something though. You don't think the same way women will date someone's potential and not the actual person? You don't think men do the same thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's why I said it goes for both of us. It goes for absolutely both of us.
You're 24, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I don't know how old everybody else is, but how do you know what you like at 24?
Right,
I know because I'm 24 right now. I'm just looking.
I'm not saying, like,
I don't completely know who. I don't completely know what I'm looking for. Hence why I'm not dating right now like that. That's why I'm in therapy, because one thing I realized, I am young, but I'm a lot more mature for my age. At least I like to think. I like to try to be or try to. That's why I hang around a lot of y'all older than me, so that I can learn and gain knowledge from y'all, from watching you guys. I really enjoy being around people that's older than me, because then I hang around people that's my age, and it's a completely different situation. I'm not even comfortable hanging around people my age no more, because it's like some conversations I have, it's like, y'all don't even know. Like, y'all don't actually know. Like, not that they don't know, but they don't have nobody that can tell them certain things. And it's like, yeah, they could listen to me, but it doesn't make sense for them to listen to me if I'm listening. I'm still learning from all of you. But from what I've gathered from dating to this point, because I am only 24, I only got 24 years on this earth. From what I've gathered in this time period, at least for me, I'm not going to continue, because I do this myself. And then I get mad at men because they didn't reach the potential that I projected onto them that they probably didn't even have from jump. I'm not going to continue to do that, because that's not even fair to them.
And that's the pressure men talk about
I'm dragging a nigga through hell. And yes, they was doing their things. But when I sat and had conversations with a lot of my exes about like how shit played out, and I got a similar consensus. They didn't go the way that they may have wanted it to go, because they didn't feel they were good enough. They didn't feel they were adequate enough. Okay, well, what was it that was making them feel? I like to dig that deep, because it is a two-way street. I'm also in this relationship, and clearly something I'm doing here isn't fucking working. It can't be that every single nigga I'm with ain't shit. They're decent people.
The issue that I have with that though is like,
but maybe at you're not dating on your level then.
I'm not. That's my problem.
At any age, a guy is gonna. How do you know what you want? I feel like it depends on the person and not even the age, because, like I said, like you can act like you want what that person wants. You could act like you're on the same page with that person, and then all of a sudden y'all are not on the same page, and that goes for any age group. I've dealt with people. The guy that I'm talking about is my age. I've dealt with guys 10 years older than me. Same story. Like, and I know guys 10 years older than him that do the same thing. But sometimes guys are stringing you along. Like, what's the string along about? Like, and how do you decide that I'm at an age where I actually know what I want? You think you know what you want because you're dating this person.
The string along is, I see potential in her. I could be ready to settle down when I'm ready to settle down. So I'm going to make sure I feed her just enough so she stays. Not too far. Make sure I always have that door open. I'm going to do my thing over here. And then when I'm ready,
but then we always turn out looking wrong. Like, you should have seen the signs. You should have seen the signs that were in front of your face.
No. It's all about transparency.
No, not you. Anybody though. Anybody, because and then also like moving on so quickly. Like, I feel you. Sometimes you gotta. But I used to be like that when I was younger. A nigga used to not be able to phase me when I was younger. You may get to a point where it's like, nah.
I used to be like that. I feel like I did the completely different flip. I used to be like that too, was what I'm saying. Like, sometimes your feelings come back. You feel me? You might meet a nigga
and you can't get over it that quick type shit. Not that I can't get over this situation, like I know, like, but I also know that I might meet a nigga and I'm gonna fall in love with that. And I might fall in love quick. Sometimes I fall in love so quick that I chop it.
I feel like
because
I'm
I know
also
it's
looking
not
for
going
different
on.
things now.
But sometimes if I believe you, I'm not gonna chop it. Like sometimes you can't see that. Sometimes you meet a nigga, just happened to me a couple months ago. I'm like, nah, you ain't about shit. Unfollowed him, made sure he unfollowed me. We're not in contact because I know where this is gonna go. But sometimes you could be with somebody and it's like, now we on the same page. 2 years in, 3 years in, you switching up on me?
But that's why I told you need to show people how to treat you. Because the moment that guy fucks up and he does something that you don't like, I'm sorry to say and put it in these terms, but it's like rewarding a
Bad
pet.
behavior.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I don't like that you peed on the rug. Bad boy. No more. But if you're like, oh, it's okay. Best believe that shit is going to happen again. And this is the same for people because not even in relationships, for friendships, for me, you do one thing I don't like, we're going to have one conversation about it. I'm going to let you know.
I just lost a friend yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
It really
I've
be
gotten
like
to
that.
the point where I've
Why
gone
was
cold
that
turkey.
easier than losing this man?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
And not for nothing.
Mic drop.
I'm not gonna lie.
Damn,
Why
because
was
she's
it-
not
on the-
fucking
she's
me.
on
You're
the
not gonna
right
talk to
track,
me like
it's
that.
not
You're
for
not
nothing.
fucking me. I
I
don't know.
guarantee
I
that
don't know
girl
the
did
answer.
more for you as a friend than that nigga ever did. And
That's
that's
what
another
she
reason
thinks.
why
She came
it's
at
so...
me crazy though, and I don't like
I
when I'm
believe
not
it.
able to talk to my friends. Like honestly, the fact that we're getting in a friendship, I love it. In between all y'all, if I do anything to y'all, tell me.
I'm speaking.
But
of
the
that.
thing is,
absolutely.
you gotta be ready for how somebody's gonna respond. You see the way I talk, so I hope that my response, when y'all tell me, God forbid anything ever come up, I hope you're not offended about. Look at how roughly I'm talking now. So I said what I had to say back, and she's gonna. You went off on me. I don't know. Fuck you talking about? You was just getting spicy. I got spicy back. You don't like it? We not friends no more.
It's all about
You're
how you
33
approach the
years old.
conversation.
I'm younger than you.
Mm.
She approached it, so I approached it back. But you're right. Why was it easier like that
It's
instead
true,
of not?
like that's another
like,
thing.
you
Why is
feel
it so
me? I
easy
don't
for
know.
me to get over things? Because I provide everything for myself. I'm no longer just looking for somebody to love me. Love is cute. That's real nice. They could love you down and still
Oh,
do
yeah.
whatever the fuck they
What
want.
the fuck love got
you
to
know,
do with
maybe
it?
value, respect
Shit.
me a little bit more. I pay a lot of my own bills. You know what I'm saying? I provide for a lot of
I
people.
pay all of my own
Work
bills.
continues. The world, the day goes on. Just because your feelings hurt doesn't mean shit stop. So it makes it a lot easier when you look at the broader picture of life in general. Like, yeah, I'm hurt right now, but okay,
Yeah.
I probably would have been hurt even more later on if I dragged it the fuck out.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm leaving the first time. If I feel like I want to leave, I'm going to just leave instead of creating an internal conflict and then creating more shit for him because now it's like, okay, now we're about to be miserable together. Oh, that's just going to be shit. Nah, let's just
We gonna
end
be
it here.
whatever I
I'm
say
hurt
we
now.
gonna be until
It's
I'm
gonna be
done
cool.
with you, nigga.
Right. I still
now
gotta go to work
it's
tomorrow.
gonna be on my terms. Fuck
The
that.
bill's
And
still
that's where
hitting
the
on the
shit gets
first.
misconstrued because now we just end up playing with each other. Like
Wasting your time.
Right,
wasting
exactly.
it.
I'm not gonna wait. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. So if I know my intentions, I'm not worried about getting my lick back or anything of that sort. So what? You fucked up. Whatever. I just so happen to be the fucking martyr in that moment. I don't
Right.
fucking care anymore.
Right.
I've cried so many tears, been sliding down. I've done real crazy shit in my little span of time.
Girl.
And it's like, damn, I'd rather stop that now than find myself older in life doing the same
Right.
shit.
Right.
Nah, that's a never-ending cycle of just fucking misery, and at a point, that's your choice.
I hope you stay 10 toes your
Oh,
whole
I got
life,
to. I don't have no
nigga.
fucking choice. When the
Once-
money counts, listen, ain't nobody paying my
money gonna be there, but trust me, that love shit, like
My mama love the
Come
fuck
on,
out of me,
man.
and that's never changing. I'm cool. I don't need some. I got.
say-
You gotta realize. You have to realize something. Any man's love should be an addition. I am
Absolutely.
fully
That's not-
complete with love.
It's also
so
not the
if
point,
it
though.
doesn't
That's
come
not the
from
point.
a man,
That's also not the point. That's easy to say, but it's not the bottom line. It's
I hear
very
you. For
easy to
me, at
say.
least, I'm speaking on
That's
myself.
good.
For me, at least,
stand.
very much so.
I
the
commend
more
you
I
for that, and I
realize-
hope I could be like that. But like, it's just not. I'm just not that.
We're all just
I'm
in
not-
different spaces in our
Yeah,
lives.
it really comes
Right,
down
right,
to it.
right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
And there's nothing wrong
It
with
sucks.
that.
It's just that like, if I fuck with you, I really fuck with you. Like, like I
Yeah.
said, like my brother loves him. Like now you playing with you playing with everybody now. Like, but that's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with anyone. But I just hold shit in a different way, and I gotta.
You gotta
take
go
after you more.
You gotta
I'm taking notes.
No,
nigga.
you gotta go through it to get to it.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
it.
right,
I would
That's
do
it.
hell. How I
That's
get
it.
The way I
hell.
talk, you probably would assume I get over shit quick. I don't.
Right,
I'm an
right, right.
overthinker. I need to go over it and this
Ponder
way
it,
and this
think
way.
about it.
But where it stops for me is when I change the narrative. Instead of saying why did he, why did this, Why did I?
Right.
Why did I stay so long? Why did I ignore that behavior?
Right.
Why did I allow someone to treat me less than?
Right.
And that's what helps me personally move on from a situation.
It's peace and
when I
accountability.
start having those self-talks where the narrative is different, that's when I know I need to be done. And I don't need closure for that because I closed it myself.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
answered the question yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like, I went through a big breakup. We were together 5 years. We lived together, all that.
God damn.
And
live together too.
prime years, 30 to 35. Prime years.
Damn.
You know what the crazy part is though? I kept saying like year to year, like I'm already like 3 years in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at that age, like
Yeah, like,
where I'm
fuck
already
it, I'm just
invested.
stay, like I'm already here.
Do you know when it stopped for me? I feel like I had an epiphany where I was like, bro, you're not even nice to me on like on a friend level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even
just regular
consider
conversation.
I wouldn't even consider you my friend right now.
Damn.
I'm not accepting that.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
I can't have expectations of my friends and not have expectations from my man. That's crazy.
Right.
And that's what helped me. Like when I was done, I was done. I'm a Leo. I stay way too long. But when I am done, I am
it's it.
done.
That's it.
That's it.
That is absolutely it at a point.
And I don't go
Fucking
backwards.
cancer shit.
And cancers are sensitive. It
I'm
is what it
sliding
is.
down the wall crying. When nobody's looking. When nobody's looking, I'm crying.
I'm
Nah,
fucking
that's
crying.
funny.
Nah, I feel like to a degree, I'm much like that. Like I might stay well past the point I needed to.
But that's for
Bitch,
myself.
when
That's
I
for
was
myself,
done,
though. I need to know that I've
I'm
tried
done.
everything.
Right.
I've worked on
And
everything.
that's really what it comes down to.
I
That's
talked
why
to
you
a
do
lot of
have
my
to turn in
exes
because it
that
really
did me
is.
dirty, and I talked to a lot of them, and it's like, ha ha ha. Remember when you? But like now we like on some friendship. But like, why the fuck do I keep in contact with these niggas?
Yeah, but you also
Yeah.
can't outgrow a space or a phase that you continue to put yourself in.
Yeah,
That's like, you know, when they say like
am
fish,
I stuck in the past?
you're stuck in
I
a
have
fish
to
tank
go
right now.
to therapy. Like seriously.
No, you're just stuck.
What the hell?
You know, they say like fish, they can grow infinitely if they're in a huge ass tank.
Environment.
You cannot.
You in a little fish
going
bowl.
to-
You are refusing. You are refusing to leave where you no longer fit, and therefore you cannot grow. But once you're ready for that, believe me, it's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful thing.
My dear friend Amber preaching to me right
And
now.
not for
like,
nothing, don't
needed
stress it
that.
too much. It's just gonna happen.
No.
Right.
It's just gonna happen. Don't
That
beat
too.
yourself up about
Can't
shit
even
that
control
every
none
other
of this.
bitch in America probably
I
went through
know,
at some
I
point.
know,
And
right?
you know how many people went through
Emphasize-
these things
Listen,
to some degree?
I got cheated on and I went back.
Right.
But that's where I learned how I say, like, you have to let it go. I'm choosing now to stay with you. I'm choosing to go back to you. I now have to choose to learn how to trust you again.
Yeah.
And guess what? We did it. We went through it. I learned. It's not for me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
not
I
doing
learned
it
it
again.
fast.
Right.
I can't stay. I can't get over
But
it.
this
Nah,
is
yeah.
this is what I say on the pod that I co-host. Shameless plug. Cats up the
Right.
bag.
Yeah,
we
Episodes
love
dropping
cats out
every
the
Friday.
bag. It's a
But I
fact.
say you can't say you like or don't like something unless you try it, unless you go through it. You know
It's
what I'm
like
saying?
food.
Like I'm not built that way. I tried it, so I can say confidently I'm not built that way. It's
Right.
not for me.
Right.
It's not even that I can't let it go. Trust is I cannot be in love with somebody unless I'm in trust first.
Yes.
I can't.
And can we also emphasize as girlfriends, if your girlfriend is coming to you with a problem, there's a way to get your point across without further injuring that person. Number one, be real, be transparent, but there's a way to say things. For me, I always tell my friends, at the end of the day, I'm not going to look at you any different either way. Your decision is your decision, and whatever you do, I'm going to be right here waiting for your ass.
Right.
I don't care if you
I love that.
disagree. Everything I told you just now, you don't listen to a fucking word I say, and you still go, okay, I'm fine. I'm going to be here. When you need me, I'm here. But there's a way to let that go to your friend.
Right.
You don't have to be a bitch and be like, bitch, you stupid.
You
If you go
dumbass
back,
bitch.
don't talk to me.
Nah, I'm
Like,
here
it
to
shouldn't
be
be
your
like
friend.
that.
Right.
I'm here to support you. Listen,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna make their own fuck. You're a grown ass adult. I'm not your parent. Cause not for nothing, when my friends was beating me over the head, like, leave that nigga alone, I was riding to the fucking sunset behind that man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna still support you.
Right.
Listen, I'll be here to pick up the pieces, whatever.
Right.
Here, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about
You're
it.
not gonna pick up the pieces.
I'm not gonna be mean. I'm gonna be like, listen, you're dumb, but you knew that. You don't need me to tell you.
I agree with what she's saying. You know, there's a way to convey it. But if we're friends, You already know what time it is over here. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Know your friend.
I will support you. I will
know your friend.
Cry on my shoulder.
Know your friend.
When we get to 3 and 4 and 5, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it.
You know what?
I don't want to hear it.
But that's still support.
Yeah,
it's like, don't talk to me. I feel like that's still support, though.
How is it support, though, if she's genuinely upset and you want to talk to your friend and I'm telling you?
Because you know what? You know why it's support? Because you're not enabling that shit.
Exactly.
You're not enabling that shit. That's a good ass fucking friend.
Exactly.
I say it all the time. My friends that'll sit there every single time and listen over and over and over to the same shit. Oh my God. Like, are they not my friends now? The friends I have now, after the 4th or 5th time, they're going to be like, do I really need to tell you what I'm thinking? Or do you already know? Because this is repetitive. This is redundant. To me, that's still very much support. Because you're still sticking around and being my friend.
Right.
You're still choosing to be honest with me when in a time you could lie in my face and coddle me, even though you know I'm being stupid.
I'm not enabling anybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's still support because you know what?
I also don't want to
sometimes we need that.
my friends. I know I gotta say things in a way, but then it's like, why can you talk like that, but I can't talk like this? If we're not sugarcoating, we're not sugarcoating.
Yeah.
It goes back to knowing your friends,
right? And that be the thing. I be thinking I know my friends too.
That's how you would have reacted.
Exactly.
I keep it a buck all the time.
You knew what it was. If you came at me hot, don't come at me hot and think I'm gonna be sweet.
You slid in this text paragraph. You didn't expect my paragraphs to be a little bit bigger. But I'm still coming to you with wild love.
I'm not reading a paragraph.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, that brings me to another thing.
You're playing with my time now.
I'm gonna read the first two sentences and say about this.
You better. We could talk in person.
I woke up
we want
on
to call
10
and talk to me about it, but you're sending me a paragraph. We're not together. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm not even accepting a paragraph from my nigga because at this point I'm not sending one.
Because then I'm not thinking like, why you didn't call me?
You got the first two sentences from me.
Why
did
you say all that? Let's talk like adults in person and actually have a conversation if we're really gonna talk about this. You sending me a paragraph? Oh my God, please.
I was just supposed to see you in the next couple days.
Like, oh shit, we was probably gonna FaceTime anyway. So what the fuck are we talking about? You sending me a paragraph?
Never want a friend that I think is my friend.
That
and she
shit
not my
blows
friend.
my mind. That gets me so mad. I don't know. Like, I don't even, as a female, I don't even like it. So I get tight when I see it. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I think that hurts worse than a male-female breakup. Like, when I break up with friends, and that's why I'm glad. Honestly, I just met her this year, so I thought we was rocking. But, you know, like, I'm glad it happened now. But I've cried, like, cried over friends.
Yeah,
that
me
it was
too.
like, nigga, we supposed to be in a nursing home together. The fuck you talking about? Bawling, crying, ways that I've never cried over guys. Like, so I guess that's probably why it was easier for me to chop it with her, because I know where it could go. Yeah, I'm gonna love you more than I love a nigga type shit.
You're disappointed.
Now that makes sense.
It's disappointing. Like, stop it.
Because you know what though? It's because of the way, like, when females end friendships, it can never just be, oh, we just stopped talking, we just fell off. Like, I'm kind of going through some shit like that, or at least been like going through it for like a year now. This girl trying to say wild shit about me in the media, like all over the photographers. I'm doing this, I'm saying this. If you ask any photographer, anybody we work with, they all say the same thing. She don't talk about you. Tell her, you don't ever bring her up. You don't ever talk about this.
She's talking about you.
All types of shit. Saying why. I still haven't.
You.
I know.
I
still haven't addressed it. They wanted to sit. These girls wanted to sit down and have a conversation with me. And I talked to my therapist and I talked to a few people. And it's like, why am I giving you the time of day? And you're trying to beat me down. Like, I wasn't there for you. I didn't. So I definitely see where you're coming from. It's like, I dead ass. For me, it is easy, though, because it's like you made it easy for me to not want to be your friend, because as soon as I got the idea that you were just being disrespectful, I'm not confrontational. To me, once you step over a certain line, it's nothing to even talk about. If I've already brought it to your attention a few times, like, yo, can you not call me out my name? Can you not do this? Can you not disrespect me in this way? Okay, so now I'm just not even going to talk to you. I don't care. We're just not going to talk about it. And then you made it easy by then running your fucking Flappers app. It's like, and it's just like, now you're just trying to, like, hurt my character, and it's like, wow, that's wild, because like I really was there for you. I was really down for you. Like, you was really my homie. We was really cool, and then you trying to paint a narrative of it.
Was she secretly in competition? Because that's what it sounds like.
Okay, so we had a conversation.
Those ain't
I think it's a mix of like that.
Were you progressing and she wasn't?
That's pretty much what it seems as though.
Like
I'm a very humble person.
Somebody is trying to, like, to me, like, the way I receive it is like, you trying to throw dirt on their name, like, and bring them down.
It's exactly what it is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very humble. We all know this. I don't think I'm lit, but in comparison, as far as the careers go, yes, I'm significantly ahead. But what I don't like is the narrative that you're trying to paint as to where I've gotten.
Think she's lit?
I don't
She
think
said-
I'm that lit. I don't
Oh,
think.
that's
You
what
know,
she said.
I'm not, I don't think
I see
I'm
what
lit.
she meant.
I
I
don't.
see what she meant.
I don't. I'm not like no celebrity.
she's
I'm
still
not
on
nothing.
Earth.
You
She's
know what I'm
still
saying?
on
I'm
Earth,
still.
so yeah.
You know, I don't see my.
But
I don't think I
significantly
would.
We still
ahead.
have
Fuck
the
you
string
talking
to the
about?
balloon.
Talk about it.
Right.
Significantly ahead. Right.
Significantly.
Right.
Significantly
Significantly ahead.
And it's like, man, I didn't get here from fucking the narrative you're trying to paint, making it seem like I'm doing all this wild shit, fucking whatever the fuck. I busted my ass for the last 2 years. And what bothers me the most is her seeing me. We were friends when I was at my lowest point. So you seen how I dug myself out the fucking dirt.
It be
And
them
as soon
bitches.
as I got to like a mental point where I was like, I don't want to deal with certain things, dead ass, where I didn't want to deal with certain things anymore because I was just like, this isn't, as far as I'm concerned, the people that I want around me, this is why I hang out with a lot of people that are older than me. I no longer want people around me that don't serve my path. I don't want anybody that's not, I guess, positive influence into my life. So if I feel like me being around you just diverts me on down a rat, now I find myself overthinking. I'm in situations I probably wouldn't even have been in, or things I wouldn't even have been around, or introduced to things. I'm at a point where, I'm gonna shift this way because now why am I dealing with all that if you're gonna disrespect me, you're gonna call me out, you know what I'm saying? It's
That
like,
was never your friend.
yeah, it wasn't ever that. And
You're
there
not
was
jealous
feelings
of your
involved.
friends.
On her end, there was feelings involved. And we talked about that. So that's why it really bugged my head. It's like, yo, we really had deep conversations.
What
I
type
took
of
you
feelings
in.
do you mean? Damn.
Right. And we really had those
That makes it even
conversations. And it's
worse.
like,
you just being
then
weird.
and then when I
whole
approached her, I
time.
sent like I was mad nice. I'm not even the type to send paragraphs because like I said, I don't like that shit. But I was
Right.
so nice. I was like, listen, I'm not comfortable having this conversation because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a productive sit down and like it's gonna be y'all two and then me. Like that doesn't it doesn't seem like there's actually gonna be anything like worth me saying as far as I don't feel as though I don't have to prove myself to y'all. I don't feel like I owe y'all anything, especially when I haven't said nothing to y'all or anything to this point. This is just something that's been dragged on from other people approaching me about it. So it's like I sent them this nice ass paragraph. I was like, yo, if y'all need anything, if y'all want advice, if y'all want therapy, y'all want talk, whatever, any advice on modeling, I can get y'all a shoe, whatever I articulate. I made a point to articulate myself very well because I talked to my therapist about this. I was like, you know what? Approach this right. Because if you try to say, oh, fuck y'all, I'm not having this kind, you're going to regret it. It's going to be even bigger. What I learned from that was I typed out this nice ass paragraph, so fucking friendly. Like, I'll show y'all after.
Yeah.
But fucking the immediate response I got was, you're so pussy and da-da-da. You don't want to
Whoa.
fucking sit down and have it. No, I'm
Whoa.
a fucking adult. Because in real life, I actually will put my hands on you. That's not a question.
I'm saving you.
But why the fuck would I do that? What are we even getting to that? I'm at a point where that doesn't make sense. We're adults. Why are we fighting over what? Why are we getting physical? Why are we... For what?
That
We're
means
fucking adult.
well,
And
that's
she's
probably what
older
they
than me
wanted
by like
the
a
whole
year.
time. So that's
what I'm
weird.
saying. So
Good thing I didn't sit down with you.
my
We'll have to
therapist,
whoop your
she made it.
ass.
She was like, the response you get gonna tell you if it's even worth you having that sit down at all, at any point.
Damn.
And then I got that response, and it's hot. So it would have been that regardless. This was for you guys to ambush me.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really what it came down to. So I definitely get where you coming from, because when I got that, when that transpired, I was like, damn, like she really turned on me. Like it's
Right.
not even like when we first fell out, I was telling people, I was like, nah, we just stopped talking. Like it was just I don't even know. It just was what it was.
Why would I say something
And then all
about
of a
you?
sudden, like 2 months in, boom, 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 I'm here. Yo, you heard this every couple months. And it's usually right after I go viral or some shit. That was a pattern that I picked up. Not even me, actually. Somebody else pointed it out to me. And then that's when, like, come on.
Yeah.
This is now you affecting business. We doing business. Feelings don't even belong there.
So she's still trying to run behind you, trying to make it to the top type shit, trying to be in your seat type shit. She's still doing shit you doing.
Very well.
Meanwhile, I could have put you on.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
dummy.
And that's the
You
thing. I'm not
stupid.
even the type of person that's like, you can eat with me. I still hope
There's
you eat. I'm not
strength in
that type of
numbers.
bitch. It's plenty of money out there for all of us. We could
Right.
all eat. You just not eating with me. I'm not putting you on.
Yeah, now
because
I'm
I
not,
put
but
you.
she coulda got
and
put
that's another
on.
thing. I did put you on. I got you into the model. I got you into everything you do.
Oh.
Everybody you know is through me. I'm not gonna tell them to stop working with you. How I see it is, if you're working hard enough and your work speaks for itself, you don't have to say
Right,
anything.
Right.
Right.
They're not gonna. Nobody's telling me
Yeah.
they won't work with
Yeah,
me.
dude.
Nobody's saying that to me. So what does that say?
It's always better to not go on talking about, like, that's kind of why me and my friend fell out. I had to, like, at the end of everything we talking about, I had to tell her, like, this person, you talking about them too much and you talking about them around our clients. We can't keep doing that.
Right.
She ain't like that. I'm like,
Mm.
you're obsessed with her though. Like, are you not? So why would you be done with somebody
would-
and still
Talk
bringing
about
their
them.
name around?
I will still
That's
very
weird.
much. And
You're
what's
being
crazy?
Weird. You love me.
I told him too. I was like, I still very much tell people, yo, I would work with them if I'm asked, because it's not like I haven't been asked. Oh yeah, go ahead. I would.
You would work with her?
I would. We've worked in the same environments before. That's not an issue as far as I'm concerned. My
she
work.
Don't have beef with her.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. It's work.
business.
Exactly.
Right.
There's no feelings there. If my work speaks for itself, I'm never gonna have to be like, you can't be in the same room as me. I don't have to do that. I step in a room. That's just what it is. If as long as you radiate that confidence and that energy, who gives a fuck?
That's how I feel. I can walk into a room full
and that's
of
it.
people.
What the fuck? You either gonna work with me or not?
Say females, people that hate me.
Right.
I don't got beef with none of y'all.
Exactly. I don't care. I'm not gonna move uncomfortable. I'll be around you alone every time. Because in my head, it doesn't. The only thing I'm thinking is the next fucking bill. I'm sorry, but in this economy, I can't be sitting here thinking, oh, I can't work. Now I'm still gonna very much show up for my shoot. I'm still very much gonna show up for my mix. I got fucking paid.
Right.
I got a job to do.
Right.
Imagine me being like, I quit my job. I can't deal with this coworker. What you finna tell your landlord? Picture you telling your landlord, well, I had to quit my job because these girls wasn't fucking with me. I can't come in. I can't go there no more. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, the energy she's putting into hating you, she could be
It's
putting
beyond
into her
me.
career.
I could, like, you know what I'm saying? I always say, listen, you're blocking your own. Wow. This is a little shameless plug for our own podcast, Blocking Your Blessings. Tune into that episode. You're blocking your blessings for real. Because it's like, even if we have any personal issues, I'm not a fucking ass. I could put all of that to the side. Come on a fucking pod. I can put you onto a shoot. It might be something that I think that you're a better fit for than somebody else just because I know how you look. Okay, you look like this. This might be a fit for you. So I might redirect somebody to you.
Right.
I do that faithfully. Like in this situation, there was personal people that I would go at when people would bring it to me. I'm defending them. I'm like, yo, you don't understand. They might have like an emotional thing that tied to this situation because of this and this or whatever the case. But I even told them, I was like, y'all two beautiful young ladies. Why are we acting like this? And if I'm speaking to you respectfully and you still come at me with, oh, yeah, everybody's like da 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 da, and you were supposed to be my homie at one point. That's wild.
Do you run into them now when you out?
No. And I hate to say that.
They're not even in the rooms you in.
And I said that to them. I said, I'm not going to lie. I told them that too. I said, it wasn't a shot. It was a fact. I haven't actually seen you guys at an event in almost a year. I said, it's not even like we're in the same rooms anymore.
Damn.
And I told them, I said, I don't foresee, word for word, I don't foresee that changing. That's not me being disrespectful. So long as you're talking about me to all these people, they're not going to want you around.
You
don't
probably
work with
came
you.
in that text hot. I want to see that
I'm going to show you the text. I swear to God, I did it. Word to my mother, I did it.
I don't see that change. I don't foresee that change. You see how slick she is with her fucking mouth, bro?
It's not me saying I'm better. It's because I don't talk about anybody. I get praised for that. I come, I work, and I leave.
Stay how you are,
Niggas don't want it, especially because most photographers and people you dealing with in this industry, they're males. They don't want to hear about this shit. They're not gonna book you.
How you knew that though? Like being that you're so young, how did you know to zip it? You feel me? Like how do you know?
I went to
not
school
do that
for
shit?
law, and I actually didn't finish it because I realized that is something that
could get you in trouble.
I'm not
Talking
very
too
much. Exactly. I realized throughout that doing mock trials, I was very good at it. But where ethics and law started to like coincide, I can't separate my feelings from my emotions from fact. So once I learned that, and then I got into modeling, it wasn't long before, because once you get into this fucking industry, it's like a fucking whirlwind between the females. Everybody's so catty. If you're a normal female trying to get into this shit, that's not like usually in this world otherwise, that shit is a whirlwind. Yeah. So like, truthfully, I grew up around a lot of men. I got a lot of brothers. So like after a while, and in the law school applying like business to that,
that's why you're so smart.
It's no mixing up your emotions where business is concerned. That's the fastest way to get somebody to know. Niggas don't want to hear it. I see how my brothers interact with women and things like that. And I'm not saying they bad people, but if you're a girl,
it's good to have brothers to like show you like what's going on, because a lot of times it's like, oh, I don't want to be that female because I know what's going on. Once my brother come back in the house, we're weak at her, and I don't want to be the girl that niggas is
like,
weak
what
at.
are you talking about? That has nothing to do with what you're working on. Yeah. You're here to work. My brothers couldn't even stress it enough to me. You working. That's it. Go do your job and fucking leave, because they didn't pay you to run your fucking mouth.
They did not.
Unless you want a reality TV show or a podcast. Subscribe to all of ours.
Right. Culture shock.
You're not getting paid to run your mouth. So what am I doing? I'm not going to talk about you. And I'm definitely not going to talk about you if I had love for you. That's crazy. To me, if I know we was close like that, I'm not going to run my mouth. I know your deepest, darkest secrets, and you probably know mine.
It makes me look worse than knowing who I'm fucking talking about. Little
Exactly.
do bitches know when they going around running bitches' name in the dirt.
The way
you look crazy, not me.
The way they come back and approach me like, yo, they was saying this, and this. You think that they're saying good things about you, and no, they're not.
You look
and
a
that's
mess.
not about to be that literally just proved my. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
You
and
look
not
a
for nothing,
mess.
that's not my character regardless. That's not who I am. So I'm not about to come out of character
Right.
just to prove
Right.
whatever narrative you're just.
Right.
This is what I learned from all this. At the end of the day, I'm a very big-hearted, loving person. I'm finna stay like that. I have nothing to prove with you because the people that's meant to know who I am in
It's crazy because
actuality
you
and
don't even
respect
have
me
to be
know
like that. You could be walking around telling people, move out of my way.
Exactly.
If
It's
you really
true.
want to get crazy on niggas, you could really be punching Pat in his face and get
I
away
know,
with it. You feel
crazy.
me?
I could act stupid, but if you know me in real life, the people that actually I no
not
longer
bent
care.
out his chair since he's always
Right.
chatting.
Right off that
and
fucking
nothing will
stool.
happen to you. Alright.
But the point of this episode, live your fucking truth.
Yeah,
that's what
that
I'm
too.
getting at here. Live your truth. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody. You don't owe nobody nothing. At the end of the day, the people that's gonna be around, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, whatever the fuck it is, the people that's meant to be in life, they're just gonna be.
That part.
You don't have to do too much to get them to be there.
And that's the good thing because, like, honestly, not to prolong this, but like, I didn't expect this. Like,
Yeah,
a couple
I didn't
months
either.
ago.
I know.
Like,
I never thought I'd
and
be
I don't want to get all
funny.
emotional, but like, come on, guys.
I
Like,
just wanna
who
say I love you
expected
guys.
this?
I love
No
you guys
idea.
too.
I gotta be honest with you. I had no idea what I
seriously.
was coming into.
I really love you guys.
I just,
but like, we gonna leave it there
Boogie,
because
you
I've
the
been,
time
you
you
feel me?
I felt
I'm
like I was
sipping
on The
bubbly.
View. This
I
was
feel
like
like
a
I was on The
tie-up
View.
session. I was on a daytime.
Okay, so
talk
next
show.
episode she gotta tie me up.
Tie us up
I'm
next
not used
episode.
to
Get us
being on
back in our
pods like this.
bag.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's another episode of the Coach Chalk Podcast.
Thank
and we
you.
outta here.
Love you
Bye.
guys.